Hi, I'm Alyssa Bell. Today I'm going to be talking about how the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are affected by the standards of the church and the pressure of perfection given by its members. First of all, let's look at some of the standards of the LDS Church regarding beauty, appearance, and physical health. Here's a quote from the second president of the Mormon Church, Brigham Young. He states, "Beautify your gardens, your houses, your farms. Beautify the city. This will make us happy and produce plenty." So clearly from reading this quote, you can infer that Young thought that beauty was a pretty important part of leading a productive and happy life. So do physical appearances matter to the church, or is it just some of the members? To answer that question, here are some scriptures and statements that I found directly on the church website. As you can see, the scriptures are stating that God would prefer members to look at someone's heart and mind rather than their physical appearance. However, they also believe in taking care of your body and dressing modestly. It's a way to show God that you appreciate your body, which is a gift from Him. Some of the Mormon health standards noted by Joseph Smith include avoiding alcohol, coffee, tea, and drugs. Now let's see how some of these standards affect the members of the church. In a study done by Nicholas Rule, a psychology professor at Toronto University, it was found that the skin of LDS men and women had a Mormon glow that made it distinguishable from non-members' skin. When hair and facial features were removed, non-members could spot the Mormon 60% of the time, while Mormons could spot the fellow member more than that. It suggested that one possible reason for this is that members avoid alcohol, coffee, drugs, which benefits their skin immensely. It has also been proven that members, on average, live longer than non-members. Men live 7.3 years longer, while women live 5.8 years longer than non-members. Some possible reasons for this include better physical health, better social support, and healthier lifestyle behaviors. In an article published on Allure.com by Alice Gregory, Gregory stated that many Mormon women enjoy buying and selling a variety of different beauty products, from hair to skin to nails. Many Mormon women also choose to diet or exercise to maintain their physique. Jen Atkin was interviewed by Gregory as someone who was raised in the church and a beauty professional. She described the Mormon look as a pretty, relatable beauty with nothing too out of reach, then stated that Mormon women really know how to put on a face of makeup. It was also noted that Mormon women will often gather to do Zumba, yoga, and other exercises as a way to take care of their bodies. Another very prevalent thing in Utah is plastic surgery. According to Forbes magazine, Salt Lake City has 2.5 times the number of plastic surgeons per capita than the typical number for a city of its size. It also has a high rate of internet searches for people looking to get breast augmentations. In Gregory's article, Interstate 15 is mentioned as proof that some Utah Mormons feel a lot of pressure to undergo plastic surgery. This is a highway in Utah that is filled with all sorts of billboards mentioning plastic surgery procedures. Now let's look at some possible reasons for why these beauty standards exist. First of all, in the Mormon Church, boys and girls are kept very separate when speaking of their interests. Megan Sanborn Jones, a professor at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, states, "Mormonism is and always has been very gender organized." She suggests that the system promotes a kind of biological determinism. If you're a boy, you must want to be strong, play a sport, and then go on a mission. If you're a girl, you must love makeup. Mormon girls very early on are introduced to makeup and hairstyling and fashion. Mormon women will often choose to make money by working from home for a variety of beauty-related businesses such as Unique and Jamberry Nails. Another reason for the high amount of plastic surgery in Utah is the pressure for perfection. Amy Smith, Mormon mother of two, had a breast augmentation at 18 and a liposuction a few years later. She lived in California prior to moving to Utah. She states, "There is a weird thing in Utah. In Los Angeles, people accept you for who you are, and being different is valued. But here, it's very keeping up with the Joneses. You have to try to be perfect. Everyone is kind of cookie cutter, and everyone looks the same. I think the popularity of plastic surgery has to do with the image of being perfect. That's very big in Mormon culture. If you're different, you're kind of ostracized." Unfortunately, this pressure for perfection is also shown in Utah suicide rates, especially among LGBT youth who might feel like they don't measure up. Ellen DeGeneres states, "Suicide in Utah has increased 141% because of the shame they feel from the Mormon Church." Utah has some of the highest fertility rates in the nation, which is also what pushes many Mormon women to undergo plastic surgery. Susan Madsen of the Utah Women in Leadership Project at Utah Valley University states, "Researchers have found that homogeneous societies such as Utah can have a contagion effect that pressures individuals into cosmetic surgery. Perhaps it is no surprise that many Utah mothers respond to cultural pressure to undergo the mommy makeover, which local doctors advertise as a solution to young mothers' bodies being trashed by motherhood. Another reason for this is competition. Madsen states, with the priority on marriage, there is competition for LDS women, specifically since they outnumber LDS men in Utah by a ratio of 3 to 2. One of the effects of the perceived competition is that physical beauty is but a means of attracting a mate. LDS members are encouraged to get married to someone of the opposite gender. However, this can be difficult for Mormon women because they outnumber the men, resulting in cosmetic surgery. In conclusion, societal pressures, the culture of Utah, and the LDS religion cause many women to become involved in makeup, fashion, and even cosmetic surgery. Thank you.